Muy buenas noches y tengan cada uno de ustedes en la noche de hoy y dale play a esto, al 4 veces mejor show de los lunes en la noche, Don Marky Marcano Show. Dale play a esto. ¿Qué pasó con la canción? ¿Cómo la pasó?
Y dale play, súbeme la música DJ, súbele, no la dejes caer.
Oye, me acaban de dañar ahí el background, mano,
Y dale play,
dale la canción a nosotros. Ahí está, súmame la otra. Ahora. No hagan esas pelotudas, que de verdad que me lo dañan todo. So anyway, anyway, and we are broadcasting live y transmitiendo en vivo. Hoy lunes, nuevamente, después de un martes que salimos por cuestiones del internet. Ahora sí regresamos un lunes en la noche por The Double A TV Studio, transmitiendo en vivo ahora por Prime Time Televisión con Roku Televisión. Bajen sus aplicaciones, tanto para iPhone y Android, como también en la noche de hoy en vivo. Mira, por Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter. Ahora ya tú sabes, Elon Musk está bien contento de ver la The Marky Marcano Show en Twitter, LinkedIn y Wasi Televisión, como también en la radio. Nos puedes escuchar por Radio Mega 100.1, la más que pega, iHeartRadio. Y ya ustedes saben que estuvimos en estos días disfrutando un poco allá en más 100.7 FM, Orlando, Florida. Dale play a esto. Definitivamente las canciones hoy nos están fallando hoy, así que dale play a esto. Vamos a seguir por ahí. Dale. So anyway, ya tú sabes, desde la ciudad de Central Florida para el mundo es, vamos a mencionar eso bien, desde la ciudad de Orlando, en el corazón de Central Florida para el mundo es el mejor show de los lunes en la noche, The Marky Marcano Show. And tonight, show 440. Invitados, nada más y nada menos desde Australia, la TV host, singer, oh my God, Cherie Laurent en vivo. Como también estuvo con nosotros este weekend directamente desde Los Ángeles, California, nada más y nada menos que este cantante, gran amigo y hermano, D.Produkt, aquí en vivo en la noche de hoy. Como también mi gente de entrevista, música y comedia, tendremos, ya ustedes saben, ya el ya oficialmente parte del show, mensaje de padre Adán Cotá, el segmento de arte y cultura y eventos, nada más con nuestra Beatriz ANDREKOVICH, como también la música de nuestros invitados en la noche de hoy. Así que dale play a esto. Ahora sí, vamos directamente a los estudios en la noche de hoy. De verdad que estoy leyendo aquí lo más que pueda aquí. Estudios de la noche de hoy, porque ya con nosotros está nada más y nada menos que, mira, Lourdes Campos. Buenas noches, Lourdes, y bienvenida a una noche más del mejor show de los lunes en la noche, The Marky Marcano Show. ¿Cómo estás?
Buenas noches, Marky. Buenas noches a todos que nos siguen. You guys are watching the best show on Monday nights, and I'm so happy to be back tonight, Marky. How you doing this evening?
Estrésico.
Tráfico. Let's talk traffic. It's
a mess. It's been a mess for me porque tú sabes lo que pasa, que ayer, por ser domingo, aparte de hacer cosas en el hogar, pues tú sabes que también hay cosas que hacer también en el trabajo.
Claro.
I gotta go to work. Gotta go to work last night. After that, I gotta go to Orlando hasta la estación para poder entrevistar a nuestro gran hermano que va a estar con nosotros esta noche, el gran D.Produkt. Y ya luego de ahí, para hacer el show, editarlo, hasta la 1:30 de la madrugada, para levantarme temprano a las 6 de la mañana para continuar, irme a trabajar a las 8.
Sí,
It's a long story, you know what I mean? Mírame los ojos, mira. Hey, by the way,
Marky,
we got no special effects either, porque los efectos especiales que habían aquí se cayeron también. So, yeah.
Mira, tú no tienes unos efectos especiales que te quiten la ojera.
Eso es bueno.
O que me quiten 10 años. Algo.
Eso es buena. Pues tú sabes que mayormente no tenemos efectos especiales la noche de hoy, pero sí tenemos efectos especiales visuales, que mayormente en el caso mío, por ejemplo, si tú dices que yo quiero cambiar algo, déjame irme aquí a mi cámara y, por ejemplo, yo me puedo ir rápidamente aquí al área de brightness y yo me puedo ir en blanco y negro y te va en color.
Mm-hmm.
You see that?
Y
Can
yo,
you able to see that? Yeah. You can see the background in color, but I am black and white.
I'm trying to sign into my Facebook. I don't know what's wrong with Facebook tonight. I hope they behave.
Yeah, something like that. Definitivamente la gente está como que, espérate, no hay audio ni nada, espérate. Ahí está. Hay algo por ahí corriendo. Hay algo por ahí corriendo hoy. Yeah. ¿Qué pasó, Lourdes? ¿Cómo pasaste estas últimas 2 semanas que estuvimos fuera? ¿Everything okay? Talk to us.
Marky, everything súper bien, pero imagínate, estamos en este momento en un mercado crítico, so
Yeah.
pretty much trabajando y aprovechando el tiempo para poder hacer lo que tengo que hacer para cumplir.
Tú sabes algo
Imagínate.
bien interesante, ahora que tú estás hablando de eso, por favor, la gente de Double Steam Studio, ponme el color. Ahora, ya tengo el color normal, ok. Tú sabes que estoy yendo al supermercado hace como unos días y estoy notando como que no hay mucha comida en los lugares. ¿No te has dado cuenta tú?
Ya.
And this is not right. Mira, mira, sonando por ahí. Pero mira, vamos a empezar el show en la noche de hoy. Vamos a seguir hablando. Are you okay? She just got froze. Can't believe it. Lourdes. Yep, she just got froze. So I guess I'm going to continue por la cuenta de la noche de hoy. So vamos a saludar al público lindo que está subiendo en la noche de hoy. Por ahí está Mami también. Buenas noches, otro programa más de los lunes. Saludos a los invitados, el elenco que va a estar contigo esta noche. Y saludos a todos. Dale play a esto. Ahí está Lourdes otra vez. Lourdes, you there?
Claro que estoy aquí.
Ok, por un momento te me fuiste. So, ahí está Lourdes. Estamos saludando al público la noche de hoy. Directamente de Tunisia, allá al norte de África. Sabat. Así que, hello sister, hope you're doing okay. Dale play, mayormente me imagino que este es Jennifer Carranza, que por algún tipo de razón Facebook sale con eso. Saludos que sí, espero que estés bien. Saludos Mami otra vez, Jennifer, que está por ahí también. Hola Marquis, hola Sabat, espero que estés bien. Dale play a esto. Nuestro gran hermano Rafael Noa, buenas noches Marquis, dale play a esto. Bendiciones hermano, seguro que sí. Mami está por ahí, hijo, sigue, dale adelante el show. Ella se está dando cuenta que hay problemas. No, mira, Mami, lo que pasa es que el script que había no lo tengo. So everything is gonna be, mira, saluditos amigos desde YouTube.
Estamos improvisando.
Estamos improvisando esta noche porque we had no script at all. So esto lo que salga hoy, esto es el arroz habichuela, una mezcla entre cubano y boricua y que salga igual. Ya tú sabes, el mejor programa.
Leche.
Ya, ¿qué más tú le echas ahí a esa arroz habichuela? Dime.
Yo arroz, ¿qué es lo que tú le echas para darle sabor? Hay que echarle
Yo le
un pedazo
pongo mucho
de
especia al arroz. A mí me gusta mucho el arroz blanco. A mí me gusta mucho el arroz blanco. No sé si al público le encanta. A mí me gusta el arroz amarillito y con mucho cilantro. Mira, te está saludando Lourdes también ahí de parte de...
No puedo ver, dime quién me está saludando.
Sabat te está saludando de Tunisia. Hola Lourdes.
Hola.
Armando González, excelente noche de entrevista. Saludos desde Puerto Rico, Isla del Encanto. Allá tenemos allá Sol y Sombra en la casa. Milty Medina, saludos desde Rary, Pennsylvania. Oye, para allá nos vamos ya mismo, entre un año o dos. Vamos a estar allá arriba en Scranton, si Dios quiere. Así que nos vamos de Florida ya empacados y nos largamos de aquí ya. Entonces, acá dice, ser youtuber no es fácil. Muchas horas de trabajo para el fruto de saber que tienes un canal exitoso con muchas visitas y suscriptores, seguro que sí. Créeme lo que desde el 2012 ahora es que estamos viendo eso. So, es bien difícil, mira, te están enviando ahí. So, definitivamente, mi gente, ponme musiquita en la noche de hoy porque es que de verdad me siento como que desnudo.
Ay, déjame ver si aquí puedo, claro.
Ponme musiquita ahí porque entonces pues ya en la noche de hoy ya saludamos al público en la noche de hoy, right? So, déjame ver cómo corremos esto con este pequeño script.
Y esos que están atrás, saludos a los que no nos ven.
A los que están en el background allá.
For those of you in the back of the audience, hello too.
Este es el show 440 en la noche de hoy. Como ya mencionamos a nuestros invitados en la noche de hoy. So, buenas noches tengan todas las personas que nos están viendo en la noche de hoy. Y dale play a esto. So, bienvenidos tengan cada uno de ustedes. Y por favor, vamos a darle like y share en Facebook. Porque solamente Facebook hace esto también. Si lo ves por LinkedIn, dale share. Si lo ves por Twitter, retweet este show en la noche de hoy. Como también ya usted sabe, esta noche desde ya empezamos ya a interactuar con cada uno de ustedes. Así que, Lourdes, ¿cuáles serían tus redes sociales? Cuéntanos.
Las redes sociales mías son Facebook, Instagram y ya tú sabes, Mikey, ¿dónde están las redes mías? O vamos a improvisar esta noche también. Bueno, estamos improvisando. Las redes mías sociales son en Great Florida, el número de teléfono 772-398-2333, Lourdes Campos para todos sus necesidades de seguro. Yo sé que ahora mismo le están entrando los non-renewables, están criticando los precios, me llaman o mándame un email, que es más fácil.
Qué bueno. Así que seguimos saludando por ahí al público en la noche de hoy. Las redes sociales de Lourdes. Así que ya usted habla de nosotros dónde estamos. Y sobre todo esto, primero que nada, vamos a darle gracias a papá Dios. Oye, al Eterno, que hace,
Marky,
que
you're
hizo,
not
que
on
hace.
screen.
Y hace posible que esta noche estemos transmitiendo en vivo con todo esto que está sucediendo aquí en nuestros estudios. Y estamos celebrando un show más, que son 440. Gracias a todos por el apoyo y cariño por los pasados ya 10 temporadas. Así que esta noche yo les prometo, y Lourdes les promete también, que vamos a tener un gran show en la noche de hoy, lleno de entretenimiento, comedia, música y muchas cosas más. Mira, para que tengas una idea, tenemos directamente desde Australia a nada más y nada menos que a Cherie Laurent, que estará acá con nosotros. Y ya a partir desde las 8:30 en adelante nos vamos para más 100.7 FM en Orlando para la gran entrevista que tenemos con nuestro gran hermano y amigo, nuestro colega y gran amigo de Los Ángeles, California, que estuvo aquí en visita, nada más y nada menos que D.Produkt. Dale play a esta noche de hoy. Lourdes. Algunas veces
Dímelo, Marky, estoy aquí tratando de entrar en Facebook.
déjame decirte que algunas veces el script nos ayuda mucho, pero esta noche estamos, como decimos nosotros, a ciegas. Lourdes, te pregunto en la noche de hoy, que ya esto es algo que llevamos muchos años haciendo. Are you ready tonight?
Marky, I am definitely, absolutely ready tonight. Con script, sin script, como tú quieras. Dale, man, vamos.
Dale play a esto. ¿Dónde está mi gente de Orlando, Miami, Tampa y todo el estado de Florida? New York City, New Jersey, Canadá, California, Vegas, Seattle, México, Centro, Suramérica, Colombia, Argentina, España, Israel, Europa, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Santo Domingo, República Dominicana, que estaremos por allá el año que viene, si Dios quiere, y todo el resto del Caribe. Latinos, are you ready tonight? Y todos los oyentes en sintonía esta noche. Allí que están ready tonight, porque aquí en el estudio noche de hoy, tanto Lourdes Campos, allá abajo en Sur Florida, le vamos a dar play a esto. Abriendo el show esta noche, aparte de los pollitos que están por ahí, que representan.
Ay, pío, pío.
Representan
¿Y
aquella
ahora
Lourdes
qué
Campos.
fue?
Escucha, ¿qué pasó? ¿Te
Ay,
fuiste?
no.
Lourdes. No. Abriendo el show esta noche, mi gente, ya nos vamos ya con lo de siempre, a nada más y nada menos que nos vamos con el gran padre de todos, Padre Adán Cotaz, aquí en The Marky Mercado Show. Dale play a esto.
Estoy ya bien operado del ojo, ¿ok? No de las nalgas, ¿ok? Como me dicen que hoy en día hasta de las nalgas se opera la gente. ¿Han escuchado eso? Me desperté después de que me durmieron con la Anastasia, ¿ok? Me durmieron con la Anastasia, ¿así se dice? Anastasia. Ojalá que fuese con Anastasia, pero era la Anastasia. Aunque cuando descendieron a tierra, vieron unas brasas preparadas. ¿Qué son brasas? Carbón, ok. Es que se me afiguró otra palabra. Es que yo conozco brasas de brasieres, ¿no? Ok, y dije, esto aquí no puede ser. Así son los demonios. Te meten el dedo y se van. No, bye bye. Y te dejan con las consecuencias después de que te meten el dedo. ¿Por qué se ríen tanto? Así es la vida. Eso. Ay, tengo muchos chistes de las suegras, pero no puedo decir. Después les cuento. Ay, de hecho, ¿saben ustedes que me dijeron que no puedo yo bañarme? O sea, no puedo yo lavarme el pelo porque no se me puede caer agua en el ojo. Sí me he lavado lo demás, ¿ok? ¿Ah? Se ríen, pero es la realidad. ¡Qué sorpresa si él trabaja 12 horas diario, ¿no? Si pasas más tiempo en el trabajo con los compañeros de trabajo que en la casa, obvio que se van a engañar. El hombre que viene conmigo y me dice, yo trabajo 12 horas diario y trabajo mucho overtime porque yo amo a mi familia, se miente a sí mismo, se está justificando. Él no ama a su familia, huyes de tu familia. Es como la gente mensa que dice, yo no voy a misa, no voy a la Santa Misa, solo voy a ver por el Face la misa. A ver, entonces cuando tienes hambre, ponte MasterChef, a ver si te llenas. ¿En qué iba, Elizabeth? Ayúdame. Me sacan de onda completamente. Amor de lejos es amor de pensativos. Porque no puedo decir la palabra. Ese es un problemón fuerte. A los que las mujeres no les dan, tienen que darles de comer. Y si no tienes ganas, ve con la doctora para que te recete pastillas. Ese es un problema fuerte. El esposo se siente rechazado, el pobre. Les dije ya muchas veces, antes de ser esposas eran novias y durante el matrimonio sigan siendo novias. ¿Tú crees que le llena la llamada tuya a tu esposa? No, sorpresa. Ustedes no pueden vivir así. No pueden estar abandonando su familia, huyendo al trabajo. Así es la vida, ¿no? Poquito a poquito, suave, suavecito. ¿Ok? Nos vamos pegando, poquito a poquito. Despacito. Despacito. Paciencia te falta, que todo en esta vida pasa.
Este y todos los lunes a las 7 de la noche, escucha el mejor show de los lunes en la noche, The Marky Marcano Show. Tu programa de entrevistas, música y comedia llevado a ustedes por Marky Marcano. Así que tienes cita este todos los lunes por Radio Omega 100.1. La más que pega. Vamos a darle play a esto. No música, no hay nada. Yo no sé qué está pasando aquí hoy.
Música, no, me quedé sin Facebook. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando con Facebook?
God, yeah. So, Lourdes Campos, Marky Marcano en vivo la noche de hoy. Ya ustedes saben, en vivo por Prime Time Televisión, Roku Televisión, van a sus aplicaciones. Encima de eso también estamos en vivo por Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, yeah, Radio Mega 100.1 y iHeartRadio. Saludos, cuéntame qué
Wherever
pasa. Cuéntame.
podcasts are available.
En todas las plataformas, vamos a hablar claro, en todas las plataformas.
Todas. Vamos,
En
dilo.
todas.
¿Dónde no?
Todas. So vamos let's go to Australia tonight, and let's go to interview our first guest, TV host, singer. I mean, and she's pretty much dedicated her entire life to everything. She's done everything. I mean, I have to say that my good friend Don Hookson, I had the opportunity to introduce her and her work and everything she's done. It's amazing. And we had it live tonight, right here tonight at the Marky Marcano Show. So in 3, 2, 1, with a big applause, we got Cherie Laurent. How are you, Cherie? How's everything?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
We doing great. So happy to have you in the show. I mean, this is the first time you're visiting the Marky Marcano Show, and for me, actually, this is great. I mean, you're. I already see your everything. You've been working hard, and so far, look how far. I mean, you've done so much, and I can tell you tonight in this interview that we're gonna find out more and more projects that you want to sometime soon. You want to realize, and that's just great. At the same time, we got our Lourdes Campos. Lourdes, I present to you, Cherie, tonight.
Hola, Cherie. How are you? Welcome to the
Hello.
Marky Marcano Show.
Thank you. Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great.
I
How are
wa-
you this evening? You look beautiful.
Thank you very much. You look beautiful too. I was excited to hear all this beautiful Spanish language because in Australia we don't have the pleasure to hear Spanish language. So it was very exciting to hear it for the first time and to be on your show. So thank you very much for having me.
Anytime.
amazing.
Always welcome. Always welcome. All right. So we try to, and at the same time, believe it or not, my friends, live right now, the voice of thunder, Don Hookson is back to the Marky Marcano Show. How are you?
Hey, Marky, great to be here. And yeah, I like to throw that little thing. It's the Marky Marcano Show, #1, and having fun. It's great to be back here at on the Marky Marcano Show. For those who remember me, I've been on the show for 4+ years with Marky Marcano. Of course, Lourdes, the lovely Lourdes Campos as well. Lourdes, good to see you as well.
Good to see you, Don. Always. I'm so happy to see you.
Wow.
Yes. And how have you been? We've
been
always
doing
had great
great,
conversations and topics. We got into
Oh
some
yeah,
crazy
but
topics there, didn't we, Lourdes?
we did, and I always told Marky, I said, when are we gonna have Don back so we can do, that we come up, we're good at those topics, especially those crazy ones that nobody wants to talk about, right,
Nobody wants
Don?
to talk about Lourdes, and then you come
Except I
and of
push
course,
the envelope.
and I know
You help
Marky,
me.
you still play those cowbells, right? So
I don't even remember those ones. It's been a long
We've
time, but I can
evolved.
find it for you. I can find it for you. So, Cherie,
oh,
she's
I believe
back
it.
with us now. All right, so this is the first time we haven't done this amazing technology to use 4 people on the same time on screen. This is just something crazy that we just come up with that. Lourdes and I, we were having issues today with all the technical problems, but everything is got fixed. And after fixed, we got a gift. And this is the gift that we got in today, the 4-camera roll. So we're going to run this as a 4-camera so everybody can be part of this interview. So, Cherie, for me, like I said, it's an honor you be in our show. So for these
you very
beautiful
much.
people that is joining now from Puerto Rico, from Bangladesh, India, and everywhere, they want to know, who is Cherie Laurent? I want to know more about her. Tell us a little bit about you for that world that's watching you right now for first time.
Well, I'm living in Australia. I have a TV show called MEJOR. I've been writing, directing, and producing the show for over 7 years now on Australian TV.
Yes.
Also, the show goes on Roku TV and also on Amazon Fire TV, on YouTube. Also, I am a singer and also I am a fashion designer. I'm a photographer. I used to be an ex-model. I'm a fashion influencer. I do a lot of things, including graphic design and fashion design. So I have a very busy life. I devoted all my life to art in every way I can, from music to music theater to films to TV. That's what my life is about.
That's
So I
that's amazing to hear that. So, Cherie, how's everything started? And tell us a little bit about your young days. How you find out then you had that beautiful talent to perform, to sing, to model. When that started? When?
it started in a very, very early age. My dad loved photography and he was so much into art as my mom. So I got a gift for my birthday as a small camera. And that was my start to do it, my starting with photography. I was photographing everything. And from there also they realized I have a beautiful voice. So I start having opera training. I
Okay.
think I start by the age of 9. And that's my connection with basically voice training. But then through the whole time I was going to music theater with my parent. I was going to art galleries. I was exposed to painting, and then I start painting every year. I start winning prizes in painting until the time came when I have to join university, and I finished my BSc in computer science. In the meantime, everything was going in the same time. I was doing acting, I was going to acting classes, I was doing a music theater, but my dad and mom wanted me to have a university degree. They always said, give me a university degree and then you could do whatever you want in your life. You could go crazy. So I finished my BSc in computer science, which I didn't really like, but I finished it for my mom and dad. And then after that, I got introduced to graphic design, and that mixed my painting and artwork with color with the computer. So I merged and I got introduced to Photoshop, and then I finished a master degree in a graphic design. At the same time, my work as a model was keep improving, and I got to meet a lot of designers, and I used to do a lot of fashion shows. So, and then I got, start going music theater until I traveled to Australia, and I started doing music theater every month, and this was a hard work. And I was inviting a lot of people from the film and TV to come to my shows, and my shows got really big. So I
Wow.
have a lady came from TV station, and her name is Joy Ruby. She's not with us anymore. She was the head of Channel 31 in Melbourne, Australia, actually in Sydney. She saw my first film. I did a short film, and this film went to 15 Film Festival, and she loved it. So she invited me on her show for an interview, and people kept requesting the film. The film got screened 15 times and went to film festival all around the world. And one day she called me and she said, we are opening a new TV station in Sydney, and I've seen your work, I've coming to all your performance. Can you come up with a TV show? And because I have a lot of respect for this lady, I said, yes, of course. And I hang the phone and I was thinking, holy crap, I committed to something I never done before. And then I called some of the people I work with and I said, Joy Ruby called me, I want me to make a TV show. I don't know how to make a TV show. And they said, Cherie, you yourself is a TV show. Everything
Nice.
you do, your show, your music, your art, your photography, just show what you do. And that was the first series. I was just
Wow.
showing my photography because I was selling like photos for $10,000. I was getting like 60 models, put them in costume and doing photo shoot looks like Michelangelo painting. And I started talking about that, and then I was doing a full series about photographing women from all around the world because I always loved all the nationality. I loved the beauty in black or white or Asian or Indian or Hispanic or all the kind of nationality. I love traveling because I'm mixed race myself, and I have a long journey between trying to find my identity because I born in Iraq, in Baghdad, and
Iraq,
my
okay.
dad was Iranian, and I born through the Iraqi-Irani war. So it's like a child being born from a very big love story in the middle of conflict. So when I grow up, the Iraqi people did not accept me because my dad is Persian. And also the Persian people did not accept me because my mom is Iraqi. So I didn't really realize where I belong. And that made me think, okay, I'm going to find my own way. So I found international family, and that's where I start going and mixing with every nationality I could find, because they were foreigners, and I felt like I was foreigner, and I need to find my own tribe, and my own tribe come from all nationalities, and that's really helped me in the music, in the art, and everything to explore, even in food. So I become addicted to traveling around the world and addicted to find a friend from all nationalities and try to understand about every race and know about their fashion, their food, their culture. I studied religion, I studied history, and when I start making my show, that's all, it becomes the substance of my show. So when you watch my show, there's a lots of multicultural from everywhere. When you watch my music videos, you found dancers and people from every nationality, and it becomes my signature. And I'm lucky and grateful to God to put me in this path. So what starts as a misfortune, it becomes, as a bless in the end of it.
Very good. Actually, you tell us pretty much a lot, and that is good to hear tonight and to know more about you, Cherie. One thing that I want to share with everyone, you know what? Let's do that right after our co-host Lourdes Campos had questions for you. So Lourdes, you're up. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah. Cherie, once again, welcome to our show. And I see you are a working woman. You're an empire. I see everything that you're doing. I see what you radiate. You radiate this spirituality. Even you're beautiful. There's just you're bringing. I feel it that's
Very
coming.
photogenic too.
You radiate it.
Thank you.
Okay, now
Thank you.
I want to know, what do you do? What do you do for fun? What do you do? You work so hard. What do you do when Cherie is relaxing?
That's actually, in a way, it's funny because every person I dated in my life, they always used to say one word. There is a word in the dictionary called relax. You need to learn it. Can't you ever relax? I'm hyper, and I learned to deal with it since I was a child. I'm the type of kid that they don't give you chocolate or sugar or anything because you keep jumping all over the place. That was
You're a naughty child or a good child?
I was very loving child. I was the type of child that hugged and kissed everybody, but at the same time, I was a child that always rebelled and questioned. I was questioning everything, and sometimes I used to put my mom and dad on the spot of all the time. And I think I grew up with the way you ask too many questions. You ask too many questions. Mind your own business. So what I do for fun is, when they said when you love what you do, you don't work at all. And I think that's
right.
I love what I do, and I think there's something I learned in book. I do deal also with depression a lot because, to me, I'm kind of person that nothing I do is good enough for me. I have a very high standard, and even when I win lots of awards, I always think, well, you know what, you should done better. And this mentality, it's quite torture to myself. So the way I could shut my brain to keep blaming me for not doing enough is by keep working. And when I work, I become it's like you're giving me an injection of heroin, although I never do that, but I think that's what heroin like. I just relax and involve in the creativity world. So either if it's designing a new outfit, or making a new dress, or making a new music video, or writing a song, or just creating graphic art, that's what I do for fun.
But I hear you,
relax,
and I don't mean to interrupt. I don't want to interrupt you, but I just wanted to say something. It's true what you're saying, that you see how you said that you put yourself to work to battle your anxiety. And it's true,
Yeah,
because action is what defeats anxiety. Once you put things into action, the anxiety goes away. What happened
that's
here?
true. And if I could add, I mean, I traveled to very different countries. They are very poor, but they are very happy. And I never seen so much happy faces in the most poorest country I visit. And what I found, I was talking to someone, I think also I heard it on TV, people who are busy trying to make living, they don't have time to be depressed because they're working all the time to provide to their life. And if you go to people in Sweden, it's the highest country of suicide because they get everything and life is so easy, and whatever they want, it's one telephone call, they get it immediately to their house. And it gives them time to get depressed and feel, miserable about their life. But if you always busy, if you always do something, and always try to do something for people, if you have this intention to do things to make people happy or to change people's attitude or to make them more realize kindness and compassion and make them a better human being. So in a way you have a platform to make change, and this platform gives you so much energy to keep going. So I do 20,000 step exercise every day, and that
That was
must
my next
as
question. How do you keep so beautiful and fit? Please share.
Thank you. Actually, for a long time, I used to be a model in my younger years. And when I look back, I used to live on 5 apples a day. It was
Oh,
a
five.
torture. 5 apples
I
a day.
remember
My
a
fridge was
correction day
always,
called the Apple Day.
Yeah.
yeah, my fridge was always empty. I was hungry all the time. And I only allowed to put apples in my fridge. Everyone was talking about I was having Victoria's Secret body, and I used to have like six pack and stuff, but I was always hungry, really, and I was struggling all the time. But that's what I did for a living. Now I'm older, and thanks God I don't need to do that. But I'm still, the more you get older, your body start change, and then whatever you put in your mouth appear on your hips, and that made it very difficult. So number one is vegetarian. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do anything naughty in my life, and I have to walk 20,000 steps every day.
Wow.
I
That's a
use this
lot.
time to write. Yeah,
That's
this time is
double.
basically for me is to write songs because when I walk, although I'm walking fast, my phone with me, I'm talking to my musician, and the lyrics keep coming to my mind, writing songs. And I keep writing songs and texting it to my musicians. And in the end, we sit and get all the lyrics. And he's like, how do you come up with this? You're just walking. And I said, I don't know. It's like when I walk, I get all the inspiration of the songs in my mind and I start writing. And that's the way of creativity of me exercising and writing. In the same time, I'm always hungry. So
All right. We're
that's the
trying to
truth.
get Lourdes in. For some reason, she went up. You see that dark space right there? She was there. She will be back. So from now on,
Yeah.
I'll pass great answers and about our questions tonight. Thank you, Cherie. Now
You're
Lourdes
welcome.
back. So Lourdes, pretty much she just answered maybe that question that you made. But I have Don Hooksem on the line because I want to share something with everybody tonight. It's because her TV show, she's doing it for how many years now? 12 years or more than that?
I started 2006 and it's been going since. Yeah.
We have
That's a
something
long
to
run.
play here tonight because I'm surprised when I watched the show for first time. Our good friend Don Hooksema, I can hear in the background. So here we go in three, two, one. It actually can speak through the video, and that actually is the show, Don and Cherie. And when this is started?
That's actually our second show.
Oh, nice.
We do two
love it.
shows.
Cherie, there's a lot of art, galleries.
Now we are
Photo, you guys are
inviting
amazing.
our lovely man with the golden voice, my partner in the show, Don Hoxima. Hello, Don, and welcome to the show, and welcome to episode number 1 of season number 14. You have made it for 2 seasons until now, I think, right?
Yes, actually, since season 11, actually, when I started doing voiceover for many of the episodes. And then late in season 11, we started Don and Cherie. And so it's, so we got 11, 12, 13. Wow, I see. This is now the starting of the 4th season with you, with Ma Cherie and Don and Cherie. So it's been a pleasure up until now. And listening to your music track, Down on Me, it was one of the best rock songs that I've heard in a long time. And plus you also had...
Is that awesome,
That's
Lourdes?
amazing.
Is that awesome?
Yes, that is. Very
Just-
happy.
Don,
Very
actually,
happy
I
about
have to
that.
say that Don Hoxima actually has been amazing what he's done, and working with Cherie together. It makes really nice everything that we've been working together all these years.
Very complimentary.
So,
Absolutely.
Congratulations,
They just
Don,
jive.
and working with Cherie. That's amazing. Now, I'm trying to get to all the cameras here so we can. There we go. We're missing Cherie, and where's Don? Let's see if we can get Don. And but we're here right now. So this formula for this great show from you guys together, how it started, how the idea started on this show. Don,
Well,
Cherie.
Don, okay, sorry. Don, you would like to do or? Don contacted me on Facebook. He was asking me if I need any voiceover, and I heard his voice, and I was very impressed with his voice. At that time, I was doing a movie called The Creation, and I thought with Don's voice as a voiceover would be sounding amazing.
We're listening. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got, apparently Lourdes just went off right there. So we're back again. So Cherie, I'll listen to you now. Okay.
Okay, so as I said, Don contacted me through Facebook, and he said to me, he's seen my show, because I do show the show on Facebook, and he said, do you need any voiceover? So when I heard his voice, at the time I was doing movies, and sometimes in some episode in Ma Cherie, this was Don and Cherie, it's another TV show that we have, that's not Ma Cherie. So in Ma Cherie, sometimes I make films, and they are art films, and I thought I was doing a movie called The Creation, and I wanted him to do voiceover, and he did a fantastic job. And then I asked him, what about if we do a show together? And I think that started funny, because I was in hospital and I came out, I was very ill, and he said to me, you don't have to do anything, just sit on a chair and I will ask you questions. And I sat on a chair, and he asked me a lots of questions about my song and everything else.
Good.
And then I watched the footage, and I said, the content is amazing, the presentation is not me really, because my work has to be creative and artistic. So I took the footage he gave me, and I made my magic, and I put art and doves flying and background music, and suddenly
Beautiful,
I presented to the TV station, and they was like, wow, that's amazing. And it was a big change, because all these years I stayed in the back. So what I do is I like people to know me through my work, and
Correct.
I never really contacted people more than the intro of the show and the end of the show. And people always kept asking me, we want more of Cherie, we want more of Cherie. And I said, well, you could see me through my work. When Don came and started interviewing me, he brought me from the back to the front, and people start saying, now we get to know who is Cherie through all the questions that you're asking and you're talking. and they start loving it more. So Don and Cherie becomes more popular, and we decided to take this format to Ma Cherie, because people
Marjorie.
kept wanting more Cherie,
Mm,
which I don't know why, but they like me on screen more than um, other people I interview or I brings. Um, so it's working quite well.
very good. Getting closer to this great interview tonight, Don, something you want to share with us?
Well, one of the things with Cherie when I reached out and then I saw her shows, and I saw this TV host presenter. She's a singer, songwriter, director, producer, and like you said, Marky, at the beginning of show, is there anything that this lady cannot do? And I thought, to bring it up to a next level, and I was introducing her to America through interviews such as this. This is her fourth interview here in the U.S. And
Nice.
so more and more she's getting known. Her show is now on a network out in L.A. And
Congratulations.
there's a number of things that are growing along with that. And and one of the things with Cherie, she loves her music, she loves her show. I'm going to ask Cherie right here one question, because Cherie, when you look at your TV show, all the shows and the music that you create, are you a singer-songwriter first and then a TV show presenter second, or the other way around? What would you consider
Yeah,
yourself first and foremost?
definitely I'm a singer. Yeah, I like to write songs, and I feel really alive when I'm in the recording studio behind the microphone, and when I write songs and I mix music and I try to, like in my new albums, there's a lots of the songs on YouTube. I deal with people from Ukraine for the guitar, and I deal with people from America for the piano, and then some other people from England. And when we are all working together through Zoom, which is incredible world we live in, I feel alive. I feel really high. I'm just like flying. And when the music comes, and then I start working on creating the music video, because I'm always attached to the visual plus the sound. That's what I love making films. But the music has more stronger effect to reach your heart than a film. Um, so I think I am a singer, songwriter first, and then the TV presenting. I'm an actress. I love acting. I love writing films, and the TV show is my medium to reach to people. And I think it's a great medium because it goes to people's house every week. In Australia, my TV show goes 4 nights a week on two different
Wow.
city, on two different network. So it's incredible because I do it in my own studio. I'm talking to the camera, like the camera is my best friend, that I'm coming to your house, in your living room, in your bedroom, and trying to introduce you to a lots of ideas and thought. And as I always see the feedback, people not used to seeing something look like that have a brain and have a personality and could talk to you about politics and religion and art and culture diversity and very serious subject. People not used to something like that could
Yeah,
bring this
she's definitely not
information.
talking about me, so just want to make that clear.
Right now, I know Lourdes is having something, but she will be back anyways. I will be in camera now with you guys. So right now, on the year 2022, the year that we live in, what is exactly the project? What is the new project that you have an agenda? What's going on? Do you have something new that we want to share with us tonight? What is
Well,
new? We're
okay,
listening.
what's new is on my channel on YouTube, which is Cherie Laurent. I have launched 4 new songs.
Hmm.
Just came out. It hasn't even published yet. That's I put it for my friend. You could find it on my website, masheritv.com. If you go to the music section, there is a song called "You Will Never Understand," which I wrote as a part of my coming film and my musical. and it's about my biography. There's a
Correct.
song called Daddy, and there's a song called Down on Me, which I wrote regard uh, what the inspiration is Black Lives Matter, and it's talk about discrimination, not only based on the color of the skin, but discrimination about everything we deal with in life: nationality, religion, race, sexuality, everything. It's called Down on Me. Also, there is a fun song called Oi Oi Oi, Randy Sailor Boy. And I think if you're from the Jewish faith, you understand what Oi 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 is about. And if you're into sailors and fun, you get the other side of the song. So it's called Oi Oi Oi, You're My Randy Sailor Boy. So that's a very fun song. It's also, you'll find it on my website, you will find it on my Vimeo account and also on YouTube. So there's an album all getting together with amazing songs and a music video. As I got O1 visa to come to the US, and I'm waiting for my meeting with the embassy, and the options and the possibility when I get to America, only God save people. So I have
Good.
a travel series that we are planning to do with my Cherie TV show. We're writing a very naughty series called The Forbidden Tale of a Dominatrix, and that's a series about love, passion, sex, power, sexual fantasy, everything people could think and fantasize in their naughty mind without talking about it to their best friend. They're gonna see it on screen and they're gonna think, oh my god, that's what I was thinking of last night. How did they know that? This is all gonna be brought to screen with a glamour, and that's the series is about. Also, we're talking about part 2 of my biography and a musical coming up. So there's a lot of work coming in the pipeline, and I can't wait to get to America to spread my wings,
Very
because
good.
I love the American mentality of they're very friendly and they're very accepting and they love artists and they appreciate them and they are open to receive whatever new things we present.
Big applause for Cherie Laurent tonight. So
Thank you.
special opportunity to know more about this great talent than it's coming to America now. Have you already choose a city? Do you have any place so far between the state of Florida that we all three live here, or do you have anything in mind?
Well, at the beginning we were doing Cherie doing America, and obviously Don is my manager, so he's helping me to move to Florida, and then we're gonna
Oh,
do all the parks, and then we're gonna do all Miami, and then we're gonna do
a lot of fun.
Vegas. So we're gonna cover all this area, which I did similar. If you go to my show and some series, I went to China and I captured Cherie doing China with a team, and it was incredible. And it's not the normal TV show because people react to me differently, I found, because I don't know why. So maybe because of the way I present myself. So in China, everyone was completely open, completely friendly. They fall in love with Cherie Laurent. And I think in America, I will find the same because I lived in New York before and I had the same experience. The network my show on, it's called Get Happy TV, and it's based in California, and they want me to go there. They promise that they will help me to lift the show even to a better stage by getting celebrity and interviewing high profile people to my show, which is that's what brings show to a higher level. Like if you think of how Oprah started, or Ellen DeGeneres, or any of those talk show, it's the celebrity you invite to the show that makes your show. So
that's
if you
good.
invite someone like Cher or someone very big high profile, your show will become high profile. That's
Very
how it's
good.
happened.
Very good.
So
Very
we're
good.
hoping that we
Cherie,
move to
I
this.
just wanna I just wanna say you're gonna be amazing, and America's not gonna be the same once you get here. It will never be
Thank
the
you.
same.
There you go.
Thank you.
Where's the
I
social
can't wait.
media People are asking me for your social pages like Facebook, Twitter. Where do we can find to follow you
Uh,
for more information?
okay, for everyday update is you've got my Instagram account is Cherie Laurent, CHERIE Is Cherie
Right
how you
there.
spell the French Cherie? And it is the one with the blue tick.
Yep.
That's me, because there's a lot of fake one from people. I'm the one with the blue tick. Also, www.masheritv.com, and there you will find all the show, all the music videos, my biography, my artwork, everything Cherie create is on my masheritv.com. And I repeat again, it's MACHERIE TV show. So
Very
masheritv.com.
good.
My YouTube is Cherie Laurent, CHERIE Laurent. My LinkedIn is Cherie Laurent. My Twitter is Cherie Laurent. I'm everywhere. Just Google me. You will find me everywhere. My music is on Spotify, on Amazon, YouTube, everywhere really.
That's
It's
amazing.
scary when you put Cherie Laurent, how many pages will come up.
Oh
It's
wow.
yeah,
But at
until now
least,
it's all good.
but
So
at least we
thanks
got,
God.
at least we got the right one, the original one, right here tonight at the Marky Marcano show, and we're
Yeah.
happy to have you here, Don. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be able to meet Cherie, Ma Cherie, right? Can I say it right? Ma Cherie, Cherie. So,
Yeah,
but
Cherie.
you know, and I'm hoping a lot of success on your way, pretty soon the best, and we want you to see you back right here again to the Marky Marcano show, so you can share
Thank you.
your new project, new stuff going on, new music and everything, and I'll be very happy about it. I know same with Lourdes. I know she just now she's back again. Let me see if we can have her. Lourdes, one more thing before we go. Lourdes.
Marky, I was off the air. I just came right back on. I want to wish you, Cherie, the very best. Thank you so much for being here with us
Thank you
tonight.
very
It was a
much.
pleasure.
Thank
Keep
you.
doing what you're doing. Keep shining, okay? I love you,
Thank you very
beautiful.
much. Thank you.
Keep on.
Thank you
Good
very
luck
much.
in everything. I know
Big
you're going to
applause
crush
tonight.
Thank you
it.
very much.
All right here in the Marky Marcano show. Amazing interview. Like I said, we hope to see her back again right here so she can share more projects and music and everything. So right now we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back right here. We're going to talk about topics with Lourdes Campos. Don, you're always welcome to go back and be part of those crazy topics and more. So we're going to go for a break. Thank you very much, Cherie, once again. And
Thank
dale
you.
play a esto aquí en the Marky Marcano show.
Thank you.
ANDREKOVICH, promotora y gestora de arte y cultura. Vamos a visitar la exhibición que se encuentra en este momento en City Hall, Orlando, donde en base a lo que sucedió con George Floyd, se tiene una exhibición de varias personas de diferentes razas para indicar que en este país de migrantes todos tenemos derechos, obligaciones y oportunidades, y a todos, independientemente de dónde vengamos o cómo nos veamos, se nos tiene que tratar con respeto. Aprovechando este clima maravilloso y nuestro amor por la naturaleza, fuimos al parque de Tree Park en Longwood, donde visitamos lo que resta del árbol del senador, un ciprés que con 3.500 años de antigüedad fue destruido tristemente por el fuego, pero tiene un clon, el fénix, y que junto al árbol de la libertad de 2.500 años adornan este precioso parque de Tree Park. Estoy en el Encián. Este es un cine maravilloso donde tuvo lugar el Festival de Cine que terminó el 17 de abril, pero se pueden encontrar todavía las películas de este maravilloso festival en su website, el floridafilmfestival.org. Además, este lugar, como pueden ver, tiene unos jardines preciosos, vale la pena visitar, y además todo el tiempo se muestran películas. Quiero mostrar las lindas pinturas que tuvimos en exhibición antes de la fabulosa exhibición para la mujer. La pasada exhibición se llamó De Colores y tuvimos a varios artistas latinos. Gracias a todos ellos. Podrán ver un video de las pinturas que tuvimos en exhibición para De Colores. Y después haré un fabuloso video de todas las pinturas que tenemos para celebrar a la mujer.
Te vi pasar por estas calles muy deprisa, me cautiva tu sonrisa, tu mirada, tu forma de caminar. Te vi con ese paso que deja en el aire tu aroma, con tu pelo que se enreda con el viento y nada más. Te vi y quisiera saber qué es lo que pasa por tu mente, tú en medio de la gente que va sin frenos con ese mundo y su baby. Te vi como el cielo de verano, como las hojas en el otoño, como quiero imaginarme despertaras junto a mí, contemplando tu belleza que me alegra las mañanas. 5 minutos tenerte cerca y así después perder la cuenta. Te vi.
Muchas felicidades para Leonard Jacome, nos encantó cómo toca el arpa eléctrica que él mismo creó. Muchas felicidades para Descolonizarte Teatro por traer estos programas y a Timo Juan por siempre tener estos programas y exhibiciones. Acaba la exhibición de Fanny Apena y empieza ahora Patricia Cavazos durante el mes de mayo. Como antesala a Leonard Jacome y su arpa eléctrica, pudimos apreciar al artista Génesis Vázquez, así como el Café Chapman de Colombia, con la misión de ayudar a mujeres y niños en Colombia. Pudimos disfrutar del ballet El Gran Gatsby en Dr. Phillips, así como la exhibición de reciclaje y el Festival de la Tierra en Castleberry, en su Casa de Arte y el Parque Concord. La exhibición de escultura continúa en la Casa de Escultura de Castleberry. Ya terminó la exhibición del Paint Out en el Museo Polasek, donde pudimos apreciar a varios artistas pintando junto al lago, pero todavía pueden ir a disfrutar de los jardines y de las esculturas de este precioso Museo Colase. Hay festivales que se hacen cada año, como es el del St. John's Festival of the Arts, muy bonito, junto al lago Monroe en Sanford. Compartiré algunas fotos con ustedes. Otro festival maravilloso es el de la salsa, para celebrar el Día Internacional de la Danza, y que se hace cada año en el Florida Fairgrounds. Muy divertido también. Espero que sigan disfrutando de todas estas exhibiciones, presentaciones y de expos. Acabamos de tener de la Cámara de Comercio de Seminole, Flagler y Volusia una expo en el Florida Mall para conocer todos los negocios que están localmente en la Florida Central y apoyarnos. La próxima expo será a finales de mayo por Hawái. Los mantendremos informados. Bueno, es todo por hoy y nos vemos el próximo lunes.
Este y todos los lunes a las 7 de la noche, escucha el mejor radio show de los lunes en la noche, The Marky Marcano Show, tu programa musical de entretenimiento y mucho más. Escúchalo por themarkymarcano.com, Nationwide, iHeartRadio, Spotify. The Marky Marcano Show, lunes a las 7 de la noche. Conéctate.
Today's best music without all the pimply-faced kids. The Marky Marcano Show.
Ave María. And we're going back. Vivo la noche de hoy. Dale play a esto. The Marky Marcano Show is live right now, 8:25 p.m. in Orlando, Florida. Broadcasting live everywhere, mi gente. Estamos en todos lados. We are everywhere. So there's no excuses. You can watch it also on LinkedIn. You can watch it also on Twitter. You can watch it also on Facebook Live. Allá en Facebook Live estamos en la página de Prime Time, Wasi Televisión, The Marky Marcano Show, Top TV Studios. Oh my God, you name it. We're everywhere. YouTube Live, escúchanos en vivo por Radio Omega 100.1, la más que pega, y iHeartRadio, y más 100.7 FM. Mi gente, este es el segmento donde yo quiero que ustedes sean partícipes del team la noche de hoy. Así que dale play a esta la noche de hoy. Nos vamos para el estudio la noche de hoy. Ponme musiquita, ahora es que. Y ya estamos aquí en el estudio. Lourdes Campos, ahí está. Y Don hooks him up, the Boys of Thunder.
Hey, it's back here with the Marky Marcano Show. Fantastic. Lourdes, Marky.
¿Qué pasó? How's everything? How you doing, Mark? You doing okay? How's life?
Talk to me, baby.
Hey.
Talk to us.
Hey, life is good. Life has looked. Lourdes, you never looked better, but.
Aw, thank you.
So,
I'm just
okay.
25 plus shipping and handling.
Okay, that's right. Double your money back if you don't like it. Okay, so.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, the Boys of Thunder. We're here live right now. Hear the P.O.P.O. sound right now. So, you know, like, what kind of topic Lourdes want to broad us tonight? What you got in agenda for us? ¿Qué tienes en agenda para nosotros la noche?
Listen, why don't we talk about what's on everybody's mind right now?
Huh.
Okay?
Oh.
That thought when you're going to the supermarket. What's going on right now when you go to the supermarket, Don? Are you thinking about it a little better before?
Oh, the high prices. I tell you, I was looking at eggs the other day, and even just last week. And I thought, wow, everything is doubled, in certain products. And then I go by some of the freezer section just in our local grocery store in Publix, and I thought, man, a lot of stuff is missing as well. And but the
Yeah.
prices, they're just going up, 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 and it, so I mean, we know what's going on in the world. We know the war is going. We have a pandemic. I mean, we have crazy things in regards to global warming, and so we're dealing with all of this crazy stuff in the world. Well, let's throw some concerns about food as well on top of it. And so it's a lot of stressful times that we're living in today.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. There's something that you can do about that right now. Before we
Uh,
used to buy things smaller because we didn't want to take up too much space, right?
Mhm.
But now you know what you have to do. You have to go for that BOGO special. You have to do that buy one get one free. It's the only way you're gonna make up something at the supermarket. I don't know about you guys, but my bills are like in food. I think they've gone up at least 300, 350 more a month. That's what's on my mind. Everything is going up, rent's going up, everything, mortgages, insurance, your car insurance, everything is getting doubled, but yet we
and
stay at the
and
same
what
pay
about and what
rate.
about that gasoline? And
Okay,
I see
and
that
you're at the
diesel
same pay
fuel is
rate.
the hot. I mean, how about those truckers? The truckers, they got the record high diesel fuel right now,
Listen,
more than anything else right now.
I,
And
I
so when that means shipping costs are going to go up. That means the
no,
products
they're
and
up.
goods, are going to
They're
go up.
up.
And to
everything
your point,
everything is
Lord,
gonna go
Amazon.
Lourdes,
up.
Watch
Yeah.
Amazon
everything
go
is
up.
going up. I mean, I had a raise from work, 2%. Woohoo, man, that's not going to pay.
Oh, you
Yeah,
do.
I mean, what's that going to pay for? Okay,
You
I
know,
might get
you
that
know what's
extra dozen
crazy
eggs. I
is
mean,
I'm working now on the transportation department now, and I just started last week. And I remember on Thursday I paid $70 to fill out my car because I'm going to different locations now as an agent. And today is what, Monday? I gotta fill out the sucker again. Another
I
$70.
hear
So that's
you.
in less than a couple of days, $140, just like
But
that.
oh
that's
yeah,
that is true, Marky. I have clients that are telling me, look, even though it looks like I only, my insurance went up this much, and I'm like, sometimes I can't find you a better price, but
Correct.
we try to find something, a different policy. We try to free up money because right now, anything that you can save is going towards more gas, it's going towards more food. So that's a big part of just trying to know what you're doing and, planning ahead, guys. I'm just telling you as a mom that before I used to bulk buy and it didn't make sense. I just bought because I love to bulk buy. Now you need to, if you want to get a sale, if you see it at Publix, you might notice that there's not that many buy one get one frees either. And when there
oh
You know
no.
are,
what?
they're not good.
And Lourdes, we're gonna have to cut back on certain things. I'm looking at streaming services. Hey, do I really need this, that, and the other thing, and how much I'm paying, a month or a year through these things? We're gonna have to cut back certain things.
People are
Do I really
swapping and
need that?
sharing.
I mean, hey, we live in Orlando, Kissimmee. Do I really need that park pass? This year to
Marky,
go
what do you
through?
think? Because Marky, I know you eat. You and your wife have a special diet. I can imagine that you. I imagine how much you guys are
All
paying
right,
right
so
now in your groceries.
for a kosher chicken, right? Just a sample for
Yep,
a kosher
I know
chicken.
this.
We used to be paying like what, like from $6 to $7, $8. Now it's like 15, $17. We saw a turkey, kosher turkey, that we pay you almost $70. It was 150. It was double it. So and
Wow.
this is everywhere. I mean, I see people blame our president and everything. I mean that you got to wake up because this
People
is
are
all over the
abusing it
world.
too.
You cannot blame the
It's a
president of the United States for whatever is going on around the
It's
world.
called
No, this
gouging.
is
Some.
everywhere. Like
It's
right
just
now, like
everywhere.
our good
Yeah.
sister,
Because a lot of people don't realize that the war in Russia with Ukraine is not affecting just those two countries. It's affecting
everybody.
the
Everybody.
entire planet. Now, this has to do. One of the shows. If you look at the current season of the show with Cherie,
I don't
we
want.
dealt a lot with globalization, and with globalization, it's because the world is a lot smaller. In the past 10 in 20 years, the world is a lot smaller today because we have the internet all over the world. And what the internet did, it provided people with opportunities to provide goods and services working from home all over the world. So we're all interconnected now. And because we're all interconnected, what happens in one part of the world is now going to happen in all parts of the world. So if we're going to have a recession, it's no longer to be localized. It's going to be global. And that's
Yep.
what, and so looking at the episodes of the latter parts of Ma Cherie, take a look at it. We did a lot on specials of globalization. And I was narrating the segments about it. And once you understand where we're at in a stream of times with globalization, that the whole world is interconnected, if we go down, things will no longer be localized to a particular area because Marky and Lourdes, you said it best. It is all over the world. Why? Because globalization, we're all interconnected. Nobody looks after it. It just evolved on its own. There's no company. There's nobody governing this. It just came about. And so what's going to happen with one part is going to happen throughout all parts.
Everywhere.
And
It's going to happen all over the
everywhere.
place. It's going to
And
happen.
yeah. And so, so what are we doing? So, it's not just the U.S. supplying, helping Ukrainians. It's the West, the Europe and everything like that. And because to keep doing that, it spells more problems for us as an economy as far as the cost is concerned. It's not a good thing. Even here in Tunisia, everything is, oh my God, Bianca Rosa.
That's a good
Okay, yes.
sister,
I-
Savai, who is actually from Tunisia. That's on North Africa. And yeah, she's actually watching the show right now. Okay, guys, there's something that I did last time in the Marky Marcano show that I enjoy and love it. I want every single one who's watching the show live right now, write your time on your place. So Armando's in Puerto Rico. It's 8:34. Savai, what time is in
What time
Tunisia?
zone are you in?
Babu, Salim, what time is in Bangladesh, India, Europe, China, everywhere who's watching the show live? I want you guys to start putting right now, and we're going to share it right now here on the screen tonight because it worked last time. And for me, it was also like we were doing a show in Orlando, and all of a sudden, everyone was watching the show too. So here's the first one. Bangladesh. What time is in Bangladesh,
Bangladesh.
right now? So we'll find out right now. Everybody's going to start writing their times as well. But yeah.
I'm gonna guess about 10 hours. Okay, so we got
So
1:35.
Tunisia
and,
is 1:35 in the morning. And BP Chani says 7 a.m. So we're a morning show. Where's the coffee? Bring in the coffee. I know you got the coffee somewhere.
We got
6:34
in the morning. Oh my God, we're
show
morning
Lumber
show.
Con.
We're morning show right
Must be-
now in India. So we're a morning show. So that
Get
means
you, lady.
if someone asks us, is the Marky Marcano show live? Of course. Who watched the Marky Marcano show? These great people right here. 9:35. Antonio Baldwin already writing. So thank you so much. So we're watching
Timestamp
everywhere.
that baby.
6:34 right now. There we go in the morning.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so we are everywhere right now. This is awesome. So thanks to the internet. Okay, what we got here? Nereida Mina says, hello, my friends. The Marky Marcano Show. Blessing. Have a good night. Greetings from the state of Minnesota.
All right.
In the house.
In the house. We got Minnesota in the house. Okay.
Jane Shan, thank you very much.
James
7:35.
Shank, 7:35. 1 hour behind
1
us.
hour behind us.
Okay.
Yeah. So, man,
So
this is great
that
tonight.
could be any one of the states like Chicago, Alabama. Who knows?
Anybody from the West Coast, Texas, right in
Anybody
the
from
lakes.
there? Okay, we got 6:36 a.m. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. All right.
But
Yeah, that's right.
remember, Marky, I gotta
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you, Marky.
Lourdes how again. So, for some
Okay,
reason,
anybody
it's
from the
just
islands of Malaysia, please join in. I mean, okay.
Yeah, Malaysia.
Yeah,
Wow.
you never, yeah. What about those small little islands out in the Pacific? I mean, anybody from Hawaii? I mean, come on, let's You know,
We can get a lot of
tell us
people
what time it
together
is.
in one night right here live right now. This is great because if you're watching us right now on Twitter, retweet. If you're on LinkedIn, you can share with whatever you want and
Hmm.
all the connections there. YouTube, subscribe, and you can share the link if you want to.
Whatever flips your switch, just
Of
share
course,
it.
any platform, just dale play a esto.
Just do it. Jeez.
You know, this is a picture that I want to take and I want to share and I'm gonna switch. This is beautiful having you three all here together tonight. Write it down the
You
thing
mean
right
us
here.
three?
Write it down, all three right here,
You
right
have
now.
another third
All right,
person?
3.
You mean us three?
Okay. I'm
Well, right
my
now
name
tonight
underneath
because
right
we're
now
all
is Mark.
school. We're all school, right? 2017 back, right?
That's right.
You remember that
Yeah,
picture?
I
We got the Marky
actually.
Marcano show. It's a radio show with Don and Lourdes Campos. And you remember
In the house. Oh
Today's
yes.
that? Oh my God. Who's this over here? Thank you, Taura. Dale play.
Marissa. Dolly Play by Yanka
Dale
Rosa.
play.
So
Dale play a
famous.
eso,
Okay.
Marky.
Thank you.
Vamos, Marky.
Right now it's what
Dale.
8:38. We're having a great time. Hello, Chico. Hello. Esa tiene que ser Jennifer Carranza. She's having issues also with the
Okay.
internet. Hi, Don.
Unknown user. Hi Don. Hello, unknown
Hey.
user. I mean, yes. Tell me your name, unknown user. I'm so happy to see you. Okay, thank you. All right.
Who is
Okay.
it? Who is it? Write it. Write
I don't
your
know.
name. Write your
Giving
name.
me
Write your name.
give me lots of love. Okay, thank you there. Tell me your name. Okay, well we'll broadcast it right here
You know,
live.
see, we got this Bell Championship that we've been using yesterday on the radio station. I was thinking then rather to change radio.
Oh, it's Sammy. It's Sammy,
Oh, it's
right?
Sammy
From Forza
Pinzon.
Latina? Oh, okay.
Sammy! Now
Hey,
they play
Sammy.
Sammy, okay. Sammy, no, so nice that you sent the message there. Thank you. Lots of love back. Hope you're doing well.
But why we cannot see her name on? I don't know what's going on. You know, like
I don't
Something's
know.
happening
That,
with Facebook. I'm locked out of mine as well.
how
how
come I
come you
can see my
cannot
picture?
see?
You see,
I
that's
can't
it.
see
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, but
Oh,
Yeah,
what do we got? We got
Sabah.
that is
Sabah
the
from
situation.
Tunisia. Woo!
Fuerte
Tunisia.
aplauso, Tunisia en
Tunisia.
la casa.
que
Okay.
bueno.
All right, guys, it's 8:40 right now, and we've been any other topics that you guys want to share. How about the audience tonight? Can you guys choose a topic so we can discuss it with you guys tonight? Pick a one.
Sure,
Pick
whatever.
one.
Pick
Pick
a
one.
topic. Yes.
Pick a topic
We'll grab
for
it.
us, Don, Lourdes, and I. We can
Yeah.
share.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Believe me. Lourdes and we'll take any topic and we'll chew it up and we'll
I
grind
have a
it
topic.
and it'll come. Go ahead, Lourdes.
Marky sabe el topic que yo tengo.
Okay, well, ponme atención ahí. Hold on.
No,
Something
que
something like a
tensión.
like a really like scare. So what is it? Let me find out here my
No, let's not see if it's scary. Never mind. How about let's talk about people who are late,
people who are what?
who either show up late
Oh,
Hmm.
to appointments or you tell somebody you got to go, but they don't let you go. That's like crazy appointments.
you know
You
what?
get me?
This
Like
is funny.
punctuality. Punctuality is important. Like I believe when I say I'm going to be somewhere at a certain time, I have to be there at a certain time. Not everybody believes in that. You know?
Saludos,
There's nothing more
Chucho.
beautiful than being punctual.
Cucho Meléndez en la casa. Mira, this is funny. This
Escucha
is
en la casa. I see that.
in la casa, yeah, in the house. Oh, this is funny, you know, and sometimes even if you're leaving home like 1 hour earlier, you're still not making on time because now with the traffic over here, it's getting
Like
insane.
my boss says.
Like 20, 25 minutes I take to go to work. And today I left home or maybe 45 minutes early and I'm still not making on time.
Yeah. If you live in the Orlando Kissimmee area and if you want to try to be on time, that's pretty tough lately. You got to give yourself a lot of time to get there because when you're
Freaking
living
hour.
in vacation town, USA, and the people are just streaming in here like never before, and they just can't build enough in here. You're seeing more and more people. The roads are getting more and more busier. and you have to allow yourself a lot more time.
We need to get out
Uh,
of here.
exactly. We need to get some of those more rural areas, and when we finally get there, Marky, guess what? In a few years, it won't be. That's so
That's it.
it's yeah, it's getting to be a crowded place. But I appreciate what Lourdes said because I do like to be punctual, you know,
I do too.
and sometimes even the Marky Marcano show can be late. But but we're glad that everybody sticks around, So
And with that, my friends,
We
I want to
yeah,
say
we
I
started
love
super
y'all.
late tonight. It was super
And
late.
but this
and
little chickadee has to be somewhere at 7 a.m. for work.
Who
oh
you?
my,
And you got to leave tonight?
Yes, I I sent you a message,
okay,
Marky.
Yeah, I know, I know, I know. So, ladies and
I
gentlemen,
gotta
fuerte
go.
aplauso para Lourdes Campos tonight, que
okay.
estuvo con nosotros en esta
Speaking
Semicolon, I
of
gran
appreciate.
entrevista.
punctuality,
Okay, I appreciate you too. Thank you for
you know what
sending that.
happens?
Okay.
You get so excited when we're on the show. I'm gonna tell you guys why. Listen, you get so excited, you have to wind down when you get off the show. Now I have to come down off the show and relax and
Oh my
get to.
God.
I swear, you're revved up. You don't just go to bed after the show. We're too excited after the show. So I told you 25 plus shipping and
Yeah.
handling. So
Plus
give me,
shipping and handling. Okay.
un brequecito. I love you guys. I gotta go. Good night, everybody. Buenas noches. Los quiero. Hasta la próxima. Adiós.
That was Lourdes
Lourdes,
Campos. Fuerte
Lourdes,
aplauso.
Bye, Don.
virtual. Send you virtual hugs there for you,
I
Lourdes.
will.
So nice to see you again. Okay.
I gotta go. I gotta go do the real jobs.
All
Okay.
right.
Oh
All
my.
right. Take care.
Bye. Y ahí
Okay.
teníamos a Lourdes Campos tonight. So, Don, don't go anywhere because now we
Oh
have a
no.
next interview who actually was pre-recorded last night, and I want to share with everybody tonight. So, but and besides that, me and you, we can close the show together at 9 o'clock. How's that?
Hey, that sounds wonderful. Okay.
You know
Don and
what?
Marky
I'm
back
glad to
together
have you
again.
back in the show. I mean, for everybody who watching the show tonight and say, who is that guy, Don Huxema? Well, Don Huxema has been in the show in the past when we were version radio. And we were like, how many we were on that night? We were like 5, 6 people talking at the same
Yeah.
time on radio.
Talking
You
at the
remember?
same time. Yeah, we were on Spreaker at that time, and of course,
Yeah.
iHeartRadio, and we had several. We had 4, sometimes even 5, and it was like the panel of the View type of thing, and we're all trying to talk at once. And
It was
so
crazy,
and
right?
and
Yeah.
now and then I always popped and I said, wonder how Marky's doing, and I'll send, hey, the voice of Thunder is in the house tonight,
Where's the
and
thunder over here? Where is it? I'm trying
and
to find.
and
Where
could
is
you
the
imagine when I looked back and I was looking at, well, how many years was I on Marky? And I thought, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 4 plus years. 4 plus years I was on the air with you, Marky, during the old radio format,
Wow,
and now
yeah.
everything's changed with internet radio and so on like that, and of course streaming
All this
services.
beautiful background.
Streaming services is something else. I mean, I've never seen so many apps of streaming services. Look at that. Woohoo!
It's all live right now. Look, who's that guy right here?
Right there. Right there. Who's
I
that
can,
good looking
I can
guy?
pick it up.
Okay.
Whoa, that's Orlando right there.
Yeah.
Well,
And the streaming services, the apps. I mean, I see so many people trying to get on on the Fire Amazon TV and of course Roku. I mean, everybody's trying to get on there. It's just endless amount of people trying to get on this, and of course YouTube is just endless amounts of programs and everything like. So we have to have a formula to stand out. The Marky Marcano show stands out. Okay, so
can you imagine? Like Arsenio Hall, our good friend Arsenio Hall, who soon will be in the show. We're still crossing our fingers. He's gonna have a 5 episode of his shows on Netflix. So,
really, Netflix.
Can
Woohoo!
you imagine if we had that shot too?
That would be. I'm seeing some things in the chat here. We we have to mix it up with English shows. Yes, we have to do that.
That's
Okay,
cool
so
show right there. You say we mix
yeah,
it up in English show. Of course,
we're
why
mixing
not?
it up. So sure, and because we used to be quite mixed at
Yeah,
one
we
time
used
when I
to.
was part
Yeah,
of the
back in
show,
the day. Yeah, yeah.
and we were mixing with English and Spanish. Of course, living here in Orlando, Florida, and I get to know so many of the Spanish speaking people, and they're fantastic. I wish, I've been picking up Spanish here and there, especially with the Marky Marciano show, and hey, I got to learn how to say "Dolly play,"
Dale
right?
play.
At one time, I mean, at first I was wondering who is this Dally guy that we want to play
Who's
with,
Dale?
but
No, who's Dale? You remember that? Who's Dale? When you
who's
say
Dale? Who is Dale that we
Who's
want?
Dale playing? I'm like, it's not
Yeah,
Dale.
who's
It's
Dale wants to play
Dale.
with? Yeah,
Like,
it's Dolly. Yes, like in Salvador, Dolly, right?
Dale. I got a friend of mine too. He's like, Dale. What do you always say, Dale, and play? You should have said, Dale, can you please press play? No.
Can you
And I'm
please?
like,
Yes,
that's a good
exactly.
story, but it's not. Actually, yes. Hit that play. In Spanish,
Oh yes,
dale play a esto, right?
yes.
Somebody,
What I remember from our old shows,
uh-huh.
we had guests. Remember, Mark, at one time I did an audiobook for the couple over in England, and they wanted a Spanish version. You came to my studio, and you recorded that book in Spanish. Okay, remember that? And we
That
had them
was a
on our show,
project. That was a
and
project.
that was a project, and then we had them on our show. Okay, we had them interview. We also had somebody from Puerto Rico, and he was a naturalist I can't remember his name. Remember that?
Jose
And
Torres,
yes,
better
that's
known
right.
as
And the
Gelberito.
show was, and the amount of audience that we had from that show was amazing. You wouldn't believe how many people tuned
It
in.
was like a 5,000 people one night.
It was, and
I
that was just
remember. Uh-huh.
you just pretty well had Spreaker then, and I couldn't believe the audience that we had at that particular time.
What is crazy is, like, I remember Midelji and Nick Sully was in the show, and they come up and say, Marky, that's like for 5,000 people. And I'm like, just act normal. Act like, just act like you're doing the show for 5 people. Even there was 5,000. When I look on the cell phone, I'm like, damn. And we were like, whoa, well, everybody who's watching us and listening to us now, that was a good day. I'm telling you right now. Wow, that's insane.
That was good. Now we're on internet TV. I thought, well, okay, I'm gonna have to look the part. I mean, look at us. I got a nice tie, shirt there. Like
Me, I had to tell you.
I didn't spring for the nice cap.
I had
that
to
you
tell
have
you,
on, Mark.
people think that I'm sitting down with a nice shirt and I have, but to be honest, hey, I'm in the studio. I can be in shorts right now. Look, the people might can see my short right here. See, it looks like purple, but it's short.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Marky just showed a little leg, so
A
everybody
little leg,
calm
yeah.
down right. Everybody just calm down right now. Hopefully, not too many people.
Miss it. Let's do something real here. Wait. There you go. I'm modeling right now. Look at this. The nice pants right here and a nice shirt. Look. Very tight, right? All right, what we got here? Let's see what we got.
That was a nice little strut. I'm really getting a charge of some of the people that are texting here online. Oh look, let's read from David here. The sky is the
David
limit.
Cueva, my brother.
Marky.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Definitely, the broadcasting world has changed a lot with the social media and streaming platforms. Yes, it has. It has with the social media and streaming. I mean, it's just amazing what's out there. And we're certainly glad that everybody's tuning in for the Marky Marciano show tonight. Didn't we have a great interview earlier today from somebody from all the way from Melbourne, Australia? I mean, now the time there are those shorts. Well, that's left up to that's left up to interpretation, right? Okay, so.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Show me those legs.
Okay, show me those legs. And that's one thing with Zoom, right? You never know what they have on.
Oh
down
my
there.
God! Look at that! You already took a screenshot. Okay,
Took
cool.
a screenshot.
Very
Okay,
good. Very good.
Okay, Barbara. Okay, time to make that go viral. Okay, Okay.
Hashtag
Okay, the Marky Marcano.
Marky leg.
Hashtag the Marky Marcano shorts. Okay. Just a little bit, showing a little bit of leg, going all over the world right now.
All right, guys. 8:52. We do have an interview ready for you guys tonight. So vamos a una pausa. We're gonna have a comedy for 1 or 2 minutes, and we jump to that interview with Mr. D.Produkt, que estuvo con nosotros ayer in the radio station. So dale play a esto. What could you say over here? This is what you say over here.
Somebody said they look like underpants. No, it's
boxer.
And
you remember you got boxer?
I mean, Cucho, do you have a pair that you can share? You know, like maybe it's something that resembles them. Okay, Marky Bouchard, hashtag. Oh my. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You are beautiful, Marky, like you are. Okay, there we go. Unknown user is probably Tammy. Marky and his sexy chicken legs. Oh, okay. Man, it's a good thing you didn't show your feet, you know, in those. Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. Yes, you do. Okay.
Chicken legs.
Sabroso y prieto.
All right, now we're going to the commercial break, and on that commercial break, you're gonna see the comedy, and right after comedy, you're gonna see the interview that we make last night. Don, this is the first time that we record in the Marky Marcano Show interview on a radio station. This one is actually Max 100.7 FM in Orlando, Florida, and we got the opportunity to interview the one and only D.Produkt. Así que dale play a esto, and we're back again, Don and I, to close down this beautiful show that we had so much fun tonight, right here on the Marky Marcano Show. Dale play a esto.
Se cagaron en el baile.
Mira Grimaldo cómo me tiene manejando esta gasolina. En neutral, bajando la loma. El Grimaldo, loco, estaba pensando por la vaina seria con esta guía, pero mira, me estoy bañando acá en la chanting y mira lo que hace, loco. Ahí no está wiki, loco, ya no estoy para eso, lo que esa cocina que si te quiere lavar los panties y lo pone ahí.
Vamos a ver cómo está la nevera hoy para ver. ¡Cha! ¿Qué pasó aquí? Loco? Si hoy daban el bono.
Vamos a dormir que está muy temprano, sacopa. No, son las 11 de la mañana apenas. Ya, a dormir. Arrópate ahí. No tengo frío. ¿Cómo tú no vas a tener frío? Arrópate, madre. No tengo frío, madre. ¿Qué es lo que tú quieres? Vaya a ser para el carajo. No se quiere la ropa. Que duerma así, pues. Yo
creo que aquí tenemos un problema muy grande también de salud mental.
Grimaldo, aquí nos encontramos en la frontera entre Ucrania y Rusia, queriendo invadir tierra ajena, aquí en directo.
Ahí viene el chotpa, La pacha, guas, abre la tapita, va a hacer la mascarilla y a sweet, papá.
Eso pane Grimaldo, ¿tú has jugado dado en tu vida?
Sí, que vamos a matarlo. Yo no quiero que...
Ay, nada duro, muchachos. Plena central de Chitré, oiga, gasolina cara, you know, placa vencida, 2017.
Checa, la danza de la manguera, dice. Mira esa vaina. Está en vivo, es una grabación. Dale, tuerce esa vaina.
Las hermanas de la iglesia haciendo TikTok, carajo. Dale. Vívela en el Grimaldo, vívela.
Soy la mujer maravilla y vengo a salvar el mundo. Voy a volar.
Juliano es muy inquieto, él es de color blanco con café. A Juliano le gusta comer pasto. Ahora aquí están las preguntas. ¿Quién es Juliano? Un toro, un caballo y una mujer. Yo soy un toro. Yo soy un caballo. Yo soy un toro.
La niña puso que era un toro.
Entonces,
Yo puse caballo.
Este y todos los lunes a las 7 de la noche, escucha el mejor radio show de los lunes en la noche, The Marky Marcano Show, tu programa musical de entretenimiento y mucho más. Escúchalo por themarkymarcano.com, Nationwide, iHeartRadio, Spotify. The Marky Marcano Show, lunes a las 7 de la noche. Conéctate.
Today's best music without all the pimply faced kids. The Marky Marcano Show.
Mi gente Marky Marcano, estoy aquí directamente nada más y nada menos que de más 107.7 aquí en Orlando y me encuentro nada más y nada menos que mira quién está aquí.
El que quiera, tenemos la pauta la pelea y le damos por el título, más nada te voy a decir.
Ya tú sabes, campeón del mejor show de los lunes de la noche.
Marky Marcano, el más duro.
Papi, me alegro verte por acá, espero que estés bien. Así que venimos con entrevistas ya luego, así que dale play a esto directamente aquí en Orlando, Florida. D.Produkt, Marky Marcano, para The Marky Marcano Show. Dale play a esto. Buenas noches, mi gente, y estamos en vivo en colaboración increíble la noche de hoy por más 100.7 FM en Orlando, Florida, en colaboración nuevamente, como mencioné, con The Marky Marcano Show, y definitivamente contento de estar aquí nuevamente en sus grandes estudios con la mejor música y variedad aquí en más 100.7 FM. Esta noche estoy bien contento, no solo por estar aquí y de estar compartiendo con cada uno de los que laboran en esta gran estación, sino también tenemos a un gran invitado directamente desde Los Ángeles, California, con una gran trayectoria en la música urbana, nacido en Puerto Rico, luego Florida y ya California, y definitivamente mi gente con este último video al cual estamos estrenando esta noche aquí en The Marky Marcano Show, Palabreo. Definitivamente mi gente, que él nos diga más, porque esta es la tercera vez que está con nosotros, nada más y nada menos que mi gran amigo y hermano D.Produkt.
Yes, sir.
Buenas noches,
muchas
hermano,
gracias.
¿cómo está?
Gracias Marky, agradecido, tercera vez, ya soy parte del show, dame un espacio, hermano.
Bueno, pues, aparte que eres parte del show ya, y esta es tu tercera ocasión, por eso es que está aquí representando la correa del mejor show. Desde el 2017 estamos por ahí corriendo con la misma y está por ahí, así que ya pronto le enseñamos en cámara. So, hermano, regresas a Florida, se puede decir que para todos nosotros puertorriqueños ya lo consideramos ya como nuestra casa, aparte del municipio de la isla de Puerto Rico, pero y aquí fue que empezaste todo esto, estuviste en un dúo, luego del dúo te moviste solista, terminas en Los Ángeles, California, y de momento yo veo a D.Produkt que hace para arriba. Tus videos musicales son a otro nivel, tienes una historia increíble detrás de cada uno de ellos. Cuéntame, hermano, qué se siente estar de vuelta en Orlando, y cuéntame de todo esto, desde Palabreo, cómo se está moviendo la música en California, mayormente la música urbana. Cuéntame.
Sí. Pues, hermano, agradecido, de verdad, súper bendecido por las oportunidades que Dios me está abriendo. Estamos de verdad bien contentos, como bien mencionaste, he corrido bastantes años en lo que es la industria musical, mucho aprendizaje, mucha madurez después de tantos años, tantos golpes. Estamos, pues, estoy más enfocado en lo que es hacer lo correcto, ¿me entiendes? Y eso es lo que estoy aplicando a mi carrera actualmente. Wow, de verdad estoy trabajando un montón de cosas. Acabo de lanzar, como bien mencionaste, Palabrea, que es el video que va primicia de lo que va a ser mi EP Tras Mamba 2. El Tramamba 1 salió hace un año atrás, perdóname, 2 años atrás. So, ahora pues le toca hacer la parte 2. Y mano, súper contento, la aceptación de la gente de aquí. Tú sabes que esto es Puerto Rico parte 2, acá. Y me sentí en casa, de verdad, súper contento.
¿Cómo te fue anoche en el evento de, verdad? Era el Guaya Guaya After Party.
Ajá.
Te vi en tarima.
Sí.
Increíble
Gracias,
performance. Mayormente, ¿cómo notas mayormente el crecimiento mayormente de los exponentes, la música urbana, mayormente aquí en la ciudad de Orlando, Centro Florida, y ya llegando a California? ¿Cómo ellos ven mayormente este concepto tuyo? Y cuándo te vemos de regreso nuevamente, porque yo sé que ya usted nos va nuevamente de vuelta.
Obligado, y se están cuadrando un par de cositas. Bueno, de verdad que la escena está creciendo. Recuerdo back in the days que yo vivía aquí, yo viví acá, wow. Viví 6 años, pero hace 6 también me mudé para California. So, lo que pude moverme, sí habían ciertos artistas, pero era como que más limitado. Ahora se está dando la oportunidad a más artistas nuevos. El show de ayer fue uno que la mayoría de los artistas que participamos eran talentos nuevos. No me incluyo porque ya yo tengo una historia, ¿me entiendes? Yo soy un producto nuevo, pero no soy un artista nuevo. Pero sí, fue increíble la aceptación de la gente. Es una dinámica un poco más diferente, no te voy a mentir, ¿sabes? Como era back in the days, ¿me entiendes? El perreo de verdad. Y eso fue lo que llevé anoche, mano, y gracias a Dios la aceptación fue increíble. Sí, mucha gente le causó curiosidad a mi maquillaje, sí, mucha gente dijo que eres este loco, pero de algo te garantizo fue que la pasaron bien y perrearon, porque por ahí se ven los videos y se corren las redes, ¿me entiendes? Se pasó súper.
Qué chévere, qué chévere. Mayormente viendo este último video musical, el cual está ahora mismo en YouTube dando vuelta, y uno de mis favoritos. ¿Por qué? Es porque no tan solo, como te mencioné muchas veces, hemos hablado mucho y te he explicado, D.Produkt es una persona que cuando canta no necesita ni lírica, bueno, lírica la necesita, pero es el ritmo, la música. Él te puede cantar en acapela y tú bailas, porque es que él canta con ritmo. Y eso es lo que mayormente nos llama mucho la atención de su estilo. Palabrea se hizo en un día, tomó un par de días. El concepto ya tú lo tenías ya listo. ¿Cómo fue todo esto? Porque veo los writers brincando, la forma de los efectos especiales, de la producción es increíble. Y cada vez que veo tus videos musicales, los veo así, y siguen por ir para arriba. O sea, que ya esto es... Bueno, estás en Los Ángeles, cerca de Hollywood.
Sí,
imagino que
ha influido mucho el mudármelo a California. Y eso estaba hablando con el brother mío. California me ha añadido muchísimo. Como persona, pero también musicalmente, ¿me entiendes? Bueno. Y a mis videos no es la misma visión que yo tenía antes, ¿me entiendes? Tengo más recursos. Hay mucha gente con hambre que te cobran un poco menos de lo que te cobran otra gente, ¿me entiendes? Se busca la posibilidad de darse, ¿me entiendes? De llevar la idea que tengo en el cerebro a la proyección.
Muy bien.
Y de verdad que eso es lo que trato de hacer, que cada video sea mejor, igual que con la canción y la música, que cada canción sea mejor que la anterior. Y yo también es algo que aplico en mi vida. Yo trato de ser mejor persona de lo que fui ayer. Y, mano, para encima, estamos activos.
Activo, ya tú sabes, qué bueno, qué bueno. Yo sé que hay un público que mayormente puede mayormente incluir lo que yo estaba mencionando en la pasada pregunta. Vamos a entonces a deleitar a ese público que nos está viendo un poco de ti. Yo sé que tú te tiras en acapela y lo haces bien, y el tipo siempre viene preparado. Tírame algo mayormente comercial, ¿no? De lo que es palabrea para esa gente que nos está viendo en la noche de hoy.
Ok, dice, vengo de abajo y me voy para abajo, baja para acá abajo, que te va a llevar quien te trajo en las redes, roncando y de palo y de frente, no sé cómo que se me ponen gago, mejor vale el lomo. Me trae un poco, pero por ahí vamos.
Pero es que te queda bien. Así que, oye, fuerte aplauso.
Sí.
Ahí, ya tú sabes, en vivo.
Sí, sir.
Oye, aparte de todo eso, mencionaste lo de tu nuevo disco que viene por ahí ya pronto. ¿Qué esperamos del mismo? Si vas a tener canciones mayormente porquería. ¿Qué es que viene ahora? Las preguntas chéveres.
Las spicy.
Las spicy, pero las spicy con forma de pensar.
Sí, señor.
Mayormente a la hora de tú escribir tus temas y todo esto, siempre tú tienes un mensaje detrás de cada uno de ellos. Hablas mucho de lo que es pues tu familia, lo que has pasado, los sacrificios que ha tenido todo esto. Yo sé que la última vez que hablamos me mencionaste pues de tu familia, lo que tuviste que hacer y todo esto. este disco nuevo de ahora tiene el mismo mensaje a llevar, igual que los anteriores. Cuéntame un poco.
Pues mira, wow. No, sí, hay canciones trap. No la llevé comercial como PTSD, que fue una canción que tú sabes que hablaba específicamente de lo que era de un paciente de salud mental. O sea, no tengo tema específico, pero sí, como me mencionaste, me gusta aplicar lo que he vivido en mis letras. Por eso no hablo de matanza, por eso no hablo de vender droga, ni de que he visto Gucci ni Versace, porque eso no está en mí. Yo soy un tipo normal como tú, ¿me entiendes? Simplemente que me gusta mi arte en la música. Y eso es lo que a mí me gusta llevar a través de mis líricas, ser real, ¿me entiendes? Y una de las cosas que yo apliqué en esta fue más superación.
Muy bien.
Porque en la vida pasamos muchos tropiezos, mucha gente nos pone los pies, nos pone las manos, que nos construyen, ¿me entiendes? Walls alrededor. No solo hay muchas personas, bueno, la mayoría, me atrevo a decir 99.9 personas tienen sueños a alcanzar. Entre el trapeo y la vuelta del payaso y de lo que es los rock, pues llevé, ¿me entiendes? Un mensaje, como mencionaste, de en este caso lo que es pues superación.
Muy bien.
Esa canción se llama Ojos Encima, la que la escuchen, está bien buena. Y de hecho en palabrea hablo también, pero hablo más musicalmente, ¿me entiendes? Soy el que le aplica, el que palabrea, la grasa que corre por toda la brea, ¿me entiendes? Que es más hablando yo musicalmente.
Qué bueno. Y estos temas son bailables, casi la mayoría.
Oh, sí, tengo más perreos, como decimos. Tengo 3 canciones que son reggaetón, 4 que son trap.
Con líricas increíbles, pegajosas, ya tú sabes, a otro nivel, al estilo único de D.Produkt. Estamos llegando al final de la misma.
Sí.
Redes sociales, tiendas online, ¿dónde podemos conseguir tu música? ¿Dónde podemos ver tus videos musicales? Desde ya, ¿dónde nos podemos seguir para más información?
En la mayoría de las redes sociales me consigues como D.Produkt Music. Me puedes conseguir a través de YouTube como D.Produkt. Si no, puedes ir al website www.dprodukt.com.
Excelente. Bueno, mi gente, teníamos aquí ya D.Produkt directamente en Orlando, Florida, para más 100.7 FM. Y lo más increíble es que estás viendo esta entrevista en gran colaboración en The Marky Marcano Show. Así que, hermano, ya usted sabe, amistad está. Siempre bienvenido al mejor show. Y como decimos siempre, dale play. No, pero dilo tú.
Dale play.
A esto. ¡Nos fuimos!
Yes, sir.
How was the show tonight? Dale play a esto. Why we don't have music tonight? Play something for us. There we go.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah. All right. So Don hooks him Marky Marcano like back in the days. How was the whole show? I mean, pretty much
I tell you, Marky, you know, I've been involved in a number of shows. I mean, this show here is my home base. You know, I feel comfortable here, of course, with you, Lourdes, and everything. I mean, it was a great show, and we had fun topics tonight. We had a great interview earlier this evening from somebody all the way from Australia, who's a singer, songwriter, TV actress, you know, TV host, director, producer. And she's been doing it for many years. She's a multi-talented person. And that was great to have her on the show to showcase all of her works. And I tell you, if you go to www.masherie.com, and then you can see all of the great stuff on there. And so it was great to see Lourdes on there. We had great fun. We had a lot of fun. Lourdes brought up some great topics there about, hey, the conditions that we have to deal with today. We all have to deal with it, right? We're all in the same boat. I mean, you know, try to be frugal the best we can during these difficult times. And, of course, everybody hopes that it's going to get better. So we'll see. We'll wait and see what happens.
All right, yeah, but it was an amazing show from our special guest, Cherie, and also D.Produkt. We were already watching the interview. Once again, this is the first time that we actually recording a live interview for the Marky Marcano show in the radio station. So thank you once again, Max 100.7 FM in Orlando, Florida. So besides that, we had a great time tonight. We actually laugh. We talk about topics. We talk about Marky chicken legs. We talk about so all that.
And don't forget those. And don't forget those purple shorts. I mean,
I'm gonna see if I can stick this from our good friend somewhere. We had a great time. It was fun. And like I said, we'll be back. Amazing episode tonight. I enjoyed. Thank you very much.
Well, I tell you, I really enjoy all the people that send those wonderful little texts into chat. That was fantastic. We had a lot of fun with that. So just keep sending all of that love there. Hey, we'll put your name up there. We'll keep talking about you. I mean, it makes the show, right? It's all spontaneous. It's on front. And who knows? Marky was spontaneous. Who knows what he'll be wearing next week's? And you know, so.
Boxers. I'll put boxers or something. Yeah.
Boxers with big shiny lips on it or something. You know. Well, there we go. A little bit more leg for everybody on there.
No, not boxer, but actually I can be maybe PJ. We don't.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
We can have PJs
maybe
in the studio, right?
I could wear a tank. I could wear a tank top or something. You know.
There you go. Yeah. We try to be like very professional. We're mostly one in the studio, but here in the show.
And how's that work? And how's that working out for you? You know.
Kinda, you know.
Okay. All right.
We try, you know.
Tonight.
It's not easy
yes.
for you actually. It's not easy way. Oh yeah, more fun tonight.
Bianca Rosa. Okay, yeah. Thank you for all your comments. Wonderful. Okay, lots of love back to you.
You know what? Thanks to everybody who watching the show every Monday night. It keeps us to because we're here. We're not only communicators, and we interviewers, but also we are entertainers too. So you're watching our show, and we entertain you. And I'm hoping we continue entertaining you for the rest of the Mondays, for the rest of, I don't know how long I don't even know. I've been thinking about just to, it's been 10 years done of the Marky Marcano show. You think it's time to say like, let's go and get a break?
But knowing you, Marky, a break is 1 week off, right? And then coming back stronger than ever. So, and look what you've accomplished, man. You got awards now. You got four awards. I mean, there you go.
2019, 2020, 2021, and now 2022. Thank you again they are watching the show tonight. The Taino Nation Entertainment Digital Media Awards. That's what we get them from. And once again, I mean, it's not because I win. It's because you people right there, the one that are watching the show tonight, you guys voted from us. That's the reason why we win.
No, somebody's there. They want 10 more years, Marky. Let's do 10 more. Okay.
I'm not getting any younger. Look. Do you remember my beard was so dark and everything? Now it's all gray, man. You know, I don't know what's going on.
Oh my goodness! You think you were running for president or something? You know.
Hey, you see Obama when
he
he started.
Oh, Obama went gray so quick after 4 years.
Now he looks like a cut.
You know, let me see if I can do an Obama. Ladies and gentlemen of America. Now, after 4 years, my hair is starting to turn gray. After 4 more years, I need to buy some Grecian formula.
And he kind of like holding himself talking. But one thing he's do fun is like...
Just a minute, America. I need to put my other hand because my other hand is getting tired. Okay. So,
but you also do Mickey Mouse too, right?
That's right. Ha! Oh, boy! Okay, so I got all sorts of imitations. So.
How about...
when I went... when I went to down I Drive, here in Orlando, I drove by. You know what I drove by? I drove that by Hulk Hogan's surf shop. I must have drove
the
it
one
by,
on the corner
by
of
there.
Stanley, right?
Yeah, but I must have drove it by there about 100 times. And I was with a friend of mine. We're in the car. He says, I said, no, Hogan owns that shop here. And I thought, well, man, I'm curious. So I had to go in there once. Unbelievable. Wrestling paraphernalia all over the place. Even has a miniature ring inside the store. And off to the one corner is a big live statue of himself when he was in Rocky III, way back in the 80s, almost 40 years ago. And, and I talked to the lady there, and I said, I do a pretty good Hulk Hogan. And the 3 guys were walking the store.
What you gonna do?
And I said, you know something, brother, what you gonna do? And all of a sudden they all jumped up and they turned around. And they thought he was there in the building. And that was great. So the lady took my business card. Says, "I'm going to give that to Hulk Hogan next time he comes in." He said, "If you want somebody, I can go in the back office, and say, the Hulksters and the House Brothers, and they don't have to see them, right? Okay, they can just say,
what you gonna do when the Hulkamania going wild on you?"
That's right. The 24-inch pythons, brother. And what you gonna do, brothers, when the Hulkster and all the little Hulkamaniacs, brother, run wild all over you? Okay, so we can.
Oh my God! Do you know?
So I put a skit together with Mickey Mouse introducing Hulk Hogan to the Mickey Mouse Club. So
you did that too.
I did that too. It said, and now here's Hulk Hogan. Well, thank you very much, little mouse, fighting me right here to the House of Mouse, brother. You know something, brother? You know something? When I look into the eyes of the Hulkamania, brother, and I look into the eyes of those Mouseketeers, I see the question marks in their eyes. We've got to know, brother, who the strongest force is in the universe, brother.
That was perfect.
So you get Mickey Mouse and Hulk Hogan. I'm trying to think. Well, what kind of goofy characters can Mickey Mouse introduce other than Hulk Hogan, right? So I'm trying to come up with all sorts of things.
I can actually let me see if you can guess who is this guy. So it was started like this. Well, I believe the American people understand my point, and I believe. Then all of you people watching the Marky Marcano show, that's why I'm creating the wall. To keep that show up. That was my best DT Trumpy.
That's Trump sounding with a Puerto Rican accent.
With a Puerto Rican accent.
That's pretty good. Trump with a Puerto Rican accent. Okay.
But beside that, I mean, we can.
He's probably the greatest, the most wonderful show here on Monday nights is the Marky Marcano Show. That's right. I want you to turn each and every week here on Monday night. Yes. With the Marky Marcano Show. Probably the best entertainment that anybody could watch in this planet. Probably the best.
Because it's always the best. And actually, he's coming from Puerto Rico, an island around the water, with much water, with tons of water around.
I gave all the Puerto Rican people free toilet paper. So they wouldn't have to go into any problems. You know, they don't have to go on the ocean and wipe themselves.
That is fun. Oh my God.
Okay.
You know, Trump always
Okay.
nervous.
Trump is always nervous. Yes, yes. A lot of fun tonight. Okay.
Yeah. Well, guys,
Okay.
pretty much this is it. I mean, pretty much you guys already learned a little bit between Don and I. Don is a voiceover. I mean, master professional voiceover. You can imagine. Also, he's a good person when it's about voices and all that, and actually imitating all the people. So he's actually the man you can actually need it for your projects, for anything else. Don, where everybody can see you tonight and start following you for more information.
Oh yeah, well you can see my name right down on the screen. You just put donhuxama.com. I mean, you're right there. You're right there on my webpage. You can see everything that I've done with the voiceover right here. I had my own show for a little while on Radio Omega 100.1. It had Dance Party, and then we had another show on there as well. I do live events. I've gone all over the U.S. Doing live events, doing award shows and everything like that. So if you're a production company, if you're looking for somebody for your live event, whether big or small, I was in Atlanta one time, Marky, and I had a crowd, tens of thousands of people doing live events. It's just one of my niches in life. I just love doing it. I've done radio, of course, television, as you probably learned earlier tonight. And I've done voiceover commercials all over the world. I've done commercials in the Middle East. It's something like I have two production companies in the Middle East. In the Middle East, they ask for, because they have their commercials in Arabic, but they also want the English equivalent to go along with that.
Oh, so they can go side by side. Okay, I see what you're
They
doing.
can go side by side on that. So that was
Oh.
something there. I've done even commercials for Russia before they all went crazy.
Before all this
And
mess
before all this mess, I've been in Africa, West Africa. I actually had an animation series in Africa for a telecommunication company, and that is all on YouTube and so on like that. So you can name it. I probably have done it.
You have your
And there's
voice and
one thing
applications too, right? You remember the applications?
all that, yes, and on there as well. So yes, thank you for bringing that out, and I love being on this show. And tonight was a lot of fun, a lot of great memories, and for that. So fantastic, and thank you for being once again me being part of it. So thank you very much for that.
You remember that part that you mentioned earlier, right? The Marky Marcano Show, #1 and
Yes, the Marky Marcano Show, #1 and having fun. So right here every Monday night, join us for a lot more fun. Marky, fantastic. You got a great show, great guests. Keep up the great work. So 4-time winner. Wow.
thank you for everything that you're having on the show and everything. I mean, we're having a good time, and I hope this is actually coming back again. I mean, I want to make sure that you have an opportunity to express yourself, and not only we have Cherie you're working on it, but also I want you to be on the show too and share some thoughts and then maybe some topics. So right now, everybody, we're going home now. I'm home, but everybody's gonna go to sleep. So once again, thank you so much for being part of the show tonight. And like I said, we'll be back next Monday again with another crazy and amazing interviewers and everything right here in Orlando, Florida, the Marky Marcano Show for you. So thank you very much. Thank you, Don. You're the best. Like I said, we're friends, so you can call me anytime. We'll always.
Thank you, Marky. Thank you.
I'm always going to answer that phone for you. So.
Yes, you've been great with that. So thank you.
Yeah.
So have a great night. Have a great night, everybody. Sleep well, and hope to see you again real soon.
I said, we'll see you next Monday. Y dale play a esto, mi gente. Próximo lunes a las 7 de la noche nos fuimos. Dale play. Yeah, Tom, they already know you already. They already start saying bye-bye.
That's right. That's fantastic. Okay. Bye, everyone.